Let's walk down the main street in Ephesus. It's called Curetes Street, and it was more than 200 meters long, so about 600 feet long. It has a elevation of 20 meters or 60 feet or so higher at the top here where I am than the lower part. And this street was lined with prestigious boutiques. It had sidewalks that were porticoed. What that means is that all of these columns here on either side of the street held roofs above them so that people could walk along the sidewalks in the shade because it gets very, very hot here. And the street actually had a sewage channel running underneath it. When we get down a little bit further, we'll be able to see the mosaic sidewalks and remnants or remains of the buildings that were behind these porticoed areas. So those buildings were, for the most part, boutiques, shops. Beautiful. So all of the marble that you see is original. However, the placement of the different columns, you can see that there are sort of a mishmash of columns here. These are not the original locations. We don't really know which column went where, but archaeologists here have put them like this just to give you an idea of what the street would have looked like in antiquity. So at the end of the street, at the end of Curetes Street, is what was one of antiquity's most important libraries, the Library of Celsus. That facade has been restored. Have a look, though, over here to the left, and you're going to get a great example of where the shops were and the sidewalks that were porticoed, so covered over. What's amazing, though, here is the state of preservation of the sidewalks. And you can see that the sidewalks here are all mosaicked. So we know that this was an extremely prestigious part of town. Beyond the sidewalks, all of these brick structures were shops. So people could walk along the street here, go shopping, go down to the library. Opposite, there was a fountain over here where fresh water was running. Down the way were the public latrines. And just generally, you can get a sense of a vibrant, busy city here. Look over here at these steps. You see they lead to nowhere. That's because all of this still has to be excavated.